Yes, YouTube, we are back with another video, a bit of a change of scenery here, just outside. Just thought it'd be a better environment for this video. Just more chilled. We're in the evening at the time of filming this video, so, just want to be out in nature, Nothing wrong with that at all, but let's get into it. Right, so, why does the normal person think getting in shape is so complicated? I'll tell you why. It's because they run out of temporary motivation. Everything starts off with motivation, at least in my experience. Myself, that's how I started off in the gym, motivation. Whacked on a few songs I thought were get me going at the time. And just got started off with that. But the thing that carries you forward, and you've probably heard this a million times, is discipline. And there's no way of getting around that. You have to be disciplined. You have to form discipline through doing things you don't want to do. Like, for example, I wake up, usually I have about 5-6 eggs in the morning, on average, because I know they're literally the healthiest food in the world, and they're really good for muscle growth. Do I like them? Yeah, I like them. Do I want to eat that amount every day in the morning? No. I don't wake up most of the time for, I really fancy 6 eggs. I do it because I know the benefits for me will be worth the input from myself and the discipline at the time. And the same goes for anything. Like, if you're pushing for something and you have a target, you need to have an exceptional amount of discipline. And that's why a lot of people fail, to be honest with you. That's why a lot of people fail. And for me, another part of it is that training isn't really optional for me anymore. It's just part of my life. It's part of my routine every day. It's part of my identity. Identity is a massive thing. Like, if you say you're going to do something, yeah, cool, you may do it. But keeping that consistency, I am a gym goer. I'm a person who goes to the gym. It's a much stronger way of thinking than to say I'm going to go to the gym. Oh, I'll start on Monday, or I'll start next week. I don't have to start now. Starting now and taking action is the best thing. Not even in just the gym, but everything. Me starting this YouTube channel was action. I thought I'd need a camera. Thought I'd need a mic. I do have a mic. It's not the best mic in the world. But my point is, taking action and being your best self is something that doesn't really have a price, to be honest. Its reward is literally doesn't even have a price. It doesn't have a price. That's the best way to put it. Another thing is your routine. Making it part of your routine every day. Just like showering, just like eating, just like drinking, just like breathing air. You go to the gym when you need to. Because you may feel awful before, and I've said this before on this channel as well. You may feel awful, but the feeling after just doesn't really compare to anything else. It doesn't really compare. And you'll thank yourself. Nobody's ever regretted going for a gym session. Nobody's ever regretted working hard at something that has a good benefit for them. So, and that discipline carries over to every other aspect of your life, which is another thing which works well for, I'd say, most individuals. It carries over pretty nicely for most people. Another thing is your environment. Your environment in terms of actually the gym you go to as well is a massive thing. If everyone in your gym just pisses about or, isn't really getting much done, you're much less likely to get stuff done than if you're in the gym full of really fit people who are working really hard and wanting to get better and making themselves better in every way possible, whether that be not only just through working out, even like making content and even just speaking to each other, networking, that kind of thing. Just all these little things just add up so nicely in most sort of positive environment scenarios, which is another massive thing. But yeah, it's a discipline thing. And the best advice I can give to anyone is look for a pain point. Look for a pain point as to why. Because everyone, whenever they strive for something, there's a pain point behind it. If somebody starts a business, they usually have a pain point behind it. If somebody works hard for something, say like running a marathon, there's usually a pain point behind it. So find your pain point, find why you think you should go to the gym, and you have that in the back of your mind every time you go in there. Or maybe that part of your mind that's making you try and choose not to go, and go, oh, right, I'm being told X by this side of my brain, but I need to do it because of my pain point. And that pain point kind of gives you that edge, that drive to kind of smash through things and not really give a shit. So yeah, that's my best advice, to be honest with you. Bit of a short video, I think. I'm not sure how long this video is, but hopefully you all enjoyed. Thank you very much for listening, and follow for more.